Hey there, it's Yvette Lenhart. We are ready for set 2 of Circuit Pilates. If you just happen to find this video and you don't know, there's a set 1. It's a little bit more of a warm-up set. It's going to be a little bit more base level for the moves we're going to do in this set. So go check that out before you come here. But if you've done that, if you're ready for set 2, I'm ready for you. Just quick note, if you have a block or a box, you're just going to need a little something to rest your hand on for our side series. So go fetch it, bring yourself back, and we will get started. So let's come onto our back, bend your knees, set up your feet hip width apart, just like how we started set 1, and then go ahead and find that same position you had with your arms. So whether it was behind your head, in front of your temples, across your chest, whatever works for your shoulders. Now we're gonna start by stretching that right leg out. You can keep your foot pointed or flexed, either works for me. And just hover that leg off the mat. So take a second right there just to feel everything that engages, just to support your leg, to keep your pelvis from rolling around, drawing your belly in. You're gonna start with an inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna bend your knee. And I want you to imagine you're trying to touch that right knee to your right shoulder. You're gonna squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then as you inhale, imagine you are lengthening your leg and lengthening your spine in opposition. Stretch it out. And then exhale again. Pull, 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 pull. And then inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. And then inhale to lengthen. One more time, can you come up a little higher? Exhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then inhale, lengthen. Good, now let's add a twist. So this time as you exhale, pull the center of your chest toward that right thigh. We're gonna hold right here for a second. I want you to notice I didn't say your elbow. So I want you to get your elbow wide and see if you can imagine twisting your rib cage around your spine. So the center of that chest is coming toward that knee. Maybe you can even lift your right shoulder off the mat. Now inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Keep your head down for a second. We're just gonna go ahead and switch legs. So stretching out that left leg, hovering it off the mat, foot is pointed or flexed, whatever makes you feel strong. Take an inhale. On your exhale, pull that left shoulder in toward that left knee. Pull, pull, pull. And then inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. 1 more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Okay, we're gonna go into that twist. Center of your chest toward that left hip. Pull. Good. So again, notice if you're trying to twist with your elbow, get it out of the way. Move your rib cage around your spine. Keep the right side of your butt down. Maybe you can lift your left shoulder higher. Squeeze. And then inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more times. Exhale up. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more time. Exhale up. This one we're gonna hold right here. I know, you can do it. Go ahead, pick up your right foot, straighten that leg out. Now we're getting set up for a crisscross exercise. You're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Take a second to hold. Check in with your form. Both hips down, elbows wide. Can you come up higher? Sure you can. Twist. Hold. I know you're hating me right now. Just hold for a second. Here we go. We're gonna make it a little faster. You're gonna twist. Find your own pace, wherever that is. Good. Let's take 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Whew. I love that one. All right. Before we go into a straight leg version, we're gonna take a quick leg stretch. So we're gonna go ahead, stretch that right leg up to the ceiling. Grab the back of it. Now you can grab somewhere around the knee. If you start grabbing your leg too high, it's gonna collapse your shoulders, right? So you wanna make sure your shoulders are wide. If right here, you wanna go ahead and straighten out that left leg, go for it. If your body allows, perfect. If you want to lift your head, go for it. Maybe you can just point and flex that foot. Maybe roll that ankle a little bit. Bend the knee in for a moment. Pull the shoulder toward your knee. Stretch that leg up. And then bring it down. Let's go ahead, switch sides. Grab the back of that left leg and stretch that leg up. Again, try not to grab the leg too high so that your shoulders pull together. You don't want to lose your neck between your shoulders. Keep the shoulders wide. If you want to start straightening that right leg, awesome. If you want to lift your head here, go for it. Maybe point and flex that foot. Maybe roll that ankle. Bend that knee in for a moment. Stretch that leg back up. And bring your feet back to the mat. All right, here's our straight leg version. We're gonna go ahead and stretch out that right leg again. So very similar to where we were before. Bring your hands back to whatever position they were in, and then just stretch out your left arm to the side. So make sure your hand isn't higher than your shoulder. You want your arm on a lower angle. So right here, you're gonna keep that right leg straight. You're gonna take a big inhale. On your exhale, curl it up, lift that leg as high as you can and reach for your toes. Reach, 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 reach. And then inhale, lengthen it out and lower your head. And then exhale, up, 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 up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then inhale to lengthen. We're gonna do one more slow. Exhale, up, up, up. And then inhale to lengthen. Good, now a little faster. Exhale, up, inhale down. So as you speed it up, I want you to still coordinate breath with movement. Try not to let that leg just drop. Control it. We're gonna take two more. Up, good, one more time, hold it up. Right there, now I want you to reach for your toes. Up, 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 good, up, four more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. All right. Let's go right into the other side. Stretch out that left leg. Hover it off the mat. Draw your belly in. Set up those arms wherever you were working, and then just stretch out your right arm. Remember, it's on a lower angle, not above the shoulder. Draw the belly in, take an inhale. On your exhale, start lifting up that left leg. Reach for those toes. Reach, 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 reach. Relax that right shoulder. And then inhale, let it float down. Don't make it look like it's just falling, it's floating. And then exhale, up, 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 up. Reach, reach, reach. And inhale, lower. Exhale, up, up, up. Good, now a little faster. Here we go. Up, inhale down. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale. Keep control, keep coordinating breath with movement. Two more. Up, one more time. Up, hold right there, relax both shoulders, pulse it. Up, 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 you got it. 4, 3, 2, hold it. We're gonna add one more thing. Stretch out your right leg. Good, we're gonna go ahead, switch sides. Tap that right foot, switch, left, tap. Now if you're not tapping your foot, maybe you're tapping your shin, that's okay. Scissoring those legs, switch. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, bring it down. And just take a quick breath. Okay, so we're gonna go into our second exercise of this set 2. We're gonna go back into a version of our roll-up that we did in the first set. On this one, we're gonna change it by having one leg in space. So we call this climbing a tree. So you're gonna start by stretching that right leg up to the ceiling. Now on this one, you can go into a supported version by grabbing a strap, a towel. If you have a Pilates ring, great. You can hook it under your right foot. It just gives you something to hold on to. It's gonna give you a little support. Otherwise, just grab the back of your leg. So right here, you're gonna take an inhale. Start curling up your head, neck, shoulders. Now, as you start pulling your spine off the mat, walk your hands up that leg and come all the way up. At the top, feel your spine could lengthen taller. Feel your shoulders relax. So right here, just take a quick second to drop your chin to your chest. That's a rather intense stretch, so breathe into that. And then go ahead, lift your chin. Take another inhale to lift a little taller, and then exhale, scoop it. Bring yourself all the way back down, one bone at a time. Take an inhale again. Start lifting up head, neck, shoulders. Exhale. Peel your spine off the mat, come on up. Sit up a little taller, inhale, exhale, scoop it. One bone at a time. Good, one more time. Take an inhale, lift up head, neck, shoulders, exhale, peel it up. So right here, last one, you can hold on to the leg to walk right back down, or little teaser prep. Go ahead, pull your belly into prep, let go. If that leg drops a little bit, that's okay. Scoop your belly and start rolling yourself back to the mat, one bone at a time. And then let that leg float down. Good, give your legs a little shake. Let's do the other side. So go ahead, stretch that left leg up. Grab the back of it. If you have that strap, towel, ring, hook onto it. Take an inhale. Start lifting up your head, neck, shoulders. And then peel your spine off the mat. Come all the way up. Inhale to lift your spine taller. And then exhale, just see if you can drop that chin. Hold into that stretch, draw that leg closer to you. Inhale to lift up a little taller, and then exhale, pull the belly in, start rolling yourself back to the mat, walking back down that leg. Inhale again, lift up head, neck, shoulders, walk up that leg. Come on up, and then scoop it, roll it back. One more time, take an inhale, lift up head, neck, shoulders, start walking up that leg, all the way up. Good, so right here, you're welcome to hold on to the leg. Little teaser prep if you want it. Pull your belly in, let go. Hold right there, scoop your belly and start rolling yourself back to the mat. Keep the leg right there if you can. Once the shoulders come down, let that leg float. And just take a quick breath. Okay, we're gonna come into our set 2 hip opener. So, quick note, if any of you have any wrist conditions and you'd prefer not to do any weight bearing on your wrists, just set up yourself for a bridge and you can press yourself up right here and just wait until we move on. Otherwise, roll up to a seated position. You're gonna set up your feet again, hip width apart. This time hands are gonna come right behind your shoulders, fingertips face front or slightly side. You wanna make sure your fingertips aren't facing behind you. So right here, take a big inhale, open your chest. On your exhale, start pressing your hips up. And imagine that you are trying to get your hips in line with your knees. So I want you to keep thinking of your shoulders pulling to the sides of the room, chest is open. Your gaze can either be straight up at the ceiling, nice long neck, or you can look to the top corner of the wall in front of you. Just make sure your head doesn't fall off your spine, right? Keep your neck supported. Keep pushing the floor away. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, and then bring yourself down. We're gonna do 2 more because I like 3s. All right, take a big inhale. On your exhale, go ahead, press it up. So this time, you can hold right here, or option 2, add a little challenge. See if you can go ahead, start straightening out that right leg. Try not to let the right side of your butt drop. Keep that right hip right in line with your left. Keep pushing the floor away. Hold right there. 4, 3, 2. Bring that foot down and lower. Last one. Take an inhale. On your exhale, go ahead, press your hips up. So if you're holding right here, great. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep pulling the belly in, keep lifting your hips, or see if you can stretch out that left leg. Keep your left hip lifted in line with your right. Hold right there. 4, 3, 2. Bring that foot down. Lower your hips. And just roll your wrists around. Okay, we're gonna flip back over onto our bellies and come into our extension series. So for this set, we're gonna stretch the arms back behind you. If at any point having your chest lifted just proves to be a little bit too much for you today, you're welcome to bring your hands down and just rest your forehead or your chin down and focus on the legs. That's fine too. But if your hands are behind you, palms face up. You can rest either side of your face on the mat. Just feel your hips grounded. Start drawing your belly button up and in. Take an inhale. Now start lifting up your chest and stretch your arms back. Feel your shoulders pulling away from your ears. Feel your neck nice and long, so resist the urge to lift with your chin. Keep your chin slightly down. Now keep your left foot grounded and start floating that right leg up. I want you to feel that right leg as long and strong as you can. Keep that right hip grounded, and we're gonna start going into some little circles with that right leg. So your goal is to keep the movement out of your pelvis as much as possible. Keep those hips nice and still. Take a pause and reverse, go the other way for 8, 7, 6. Lift those arms a little higher. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Take an inhale. And then go ahead, lift. Maybe you press those palms a little higher. Keep the right hip grounded. Float that left leg up. Get that left leg as long and strong as you can. And we're gonna start going into those little circles. Keeping those hips grounded to the mat. Keeping your arms strong. 3, 2, reverse. Let's go for 8, 7. Can you lift a little higher for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring everything down. Just go ahead, bend your knees for a quick moment. Let your hips roll side to side. Give your lower back a quick little release. Bring your feet down. So now we're gonna start lifting both legs. Take a big inhale. Go ahead, lift your chest. Lift those arms and lift both legs. So it's really common in this position, you might feel gripping in your lower back. If so, open your legs a little wider. So we're gonna start circling both legs. Now, if your legs are wider, your circles are a little smaller. Keep them small and wide. But maybe those legs are a little closer. Maybe the legs even touch as they come to center. Lift up and around. Up and around. Let's do 2 more. Up. Up. Bring your legs together. Hold right there. Let's reverse directions. So we're gonna go up and around the other way. Up and around. Up and around. Let's take 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead, push into your hands. Sit back into your heels. Take a child's pose. Okay, we're gonna go into our last exercise of set 2. We're gonna go back into a side series, but this time we're gonna take a kneeling side series. So quick note, if you don't feel comfortable being up on your knees, options. You can come back onto your pelvis. For this set, if you wanna make it a little more different, you can come up onto your forearm. That's just gonna make you stabilize yourself differently. You can also have your lower leg lifted throughout. So you're gonna notice it's a little more challenging without the benefit of that lower leg to stabilize you. So you can try one of those options. Otherwise, you're gonna need your block. So I'm gonna go fetch mine, and then you're gonna come up onto your knees. So we're gonna start with that right leg extended. You're gonna bring the block under your left hand. So the block has levels. This is not about beginner or advanced. This is about body proportions. Some people have longer arms, some people have shorter arms. So you might need the block on a higher level or lower. So just take a second to see what works for your body. You wanna set up your heel in line with your knee, and you wanna make sure that knee is right under your hip. If you find this is a little too challenging, you are welcome to set up the block a little farther away from you and come on a little bit more of an angle. So right here, bring this hand to your hip or bring it behind your head. Either works for me. So set up your fingertips so they're facing away from you. Go ahead and start lifting that leg. And now this is the time to make adjustments. Kind of get this to where you feel like you are stable. Now we're gonna go into our full range of motion. So we're gonna go ahead, tap the floor and lift, tap and lift. So this doesn't have to be that big, right? You can move a couple inches. If you can take it to hip height, awesome. Let's take 2 more. And then we're gonna pause right there. We're gonna take it into little circles. So circle for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 4, 3, 2, pause. Flex your foot. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale. Inhale in. Exhale. Are you recognizing this series from set 1? Push it out. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale, hold. Have a quick look down. If your fingers are turning blue, I want you to go ahead and lift up the left side of your waist. Put a little less weight into that wrist. Here's the last part. We're gonna pull that leg forward. Bring it all the way back. See if you can keep the height of the leg. Pull it forward. Bring it back. 2 more. Pull it forward. Bring it back. 1 more time. Pull it forward. Bring it back. Hold right there, guys. We're gonna finish up with little bitty pulses. Up, 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 up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Release. Hello, butt. Okay. Right into the other side. So go ahead, come back onto your knees, stretch out that left leg. Bring the block under your right hand. So again, find the level that works for you and your body proportions. Make sure the fingertips are facing away from you. Set up this other hand on your hip, or maybe behind your head. So right here, I want you to squeeze the right side of your seat and pull that hip forward, right? Try not to start sinking back. That's where your body wants to end up. See if you can keep those hips pushing forward. So right here, just test yourself. Float that leg up. Make some adjustments right here if you need to. Now we're gonna go into that full range of motion. Here we go. We're gonna tap and lift. Tap and lift. Another thing to keep in mind, make sure that leg doesn't get behind you. So larger muscle groups are gonna wanna take over, your larger glutes. But I want you to keep that leg right out to the side. Let's take 2 more. Hold. Circles. Circle for 4, 3, 2. Good. Reverse it. See if you can keep that leg nice and high. 3, 2. Pause. Flex that foot. Inhale in. Exhale, kick. Find a consistent height. See if you can keep your leg on that level. 2 more. In and extend. 1 more time. In and extend. Hold right there, guys. Point your foot. Straight leg. Sweep it forward. Pull it back. Sweep it forward. Pull it back. 2 more times. Sweep it forward. Pull it back. 1 more time. Sweep it forward. Pull it back. Hold. Pulses. Up, up, up. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Sit it back. You can even stretch your arms out in front of you. All right. You are done with set 2. Awesome job. If you are joining me for set 3, go to my next video, Circuit Pilates, set 3. If you are done for the day, you did a great job. See you next time.